So these are your hips, and this is where your leg bone goes. So the next page.
You leg the next to here. Yeah. And you cut that part off, it's just this.
No, it's flipped over. Because you have two of these in you. Your body has two of these.
Okay.
Right? You have two hips, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, so then you have your hip. Right there. So when you look at your hip, here comes your leg. That's your femur.
Oh,
And
this
it's
is a
attached.
really big bone. It helps you jump.
That's your
and
femur.
run.
It's actually the longest bone in your body.
Yeah, and it's the heaviest.
You knew that?
And it's the heaviest.
I don't know about that. It might be. I don't know which bone is the heaviest.
Plus, that bone is right here.
You're right. Yep. And this is the top of your knee.
Yeah.
There. And this is your hip. So
I can feel this bone.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel on top of my knee right here.
Yeah.
And that's
right
my
there.
bone.
You can feel your hip right here. That's this. The greater trochanter of your femur is right there. Alright, and this is how your hip works. See, that's like a ball and a socket. It pops in, right? That's why when your hip moves, you can move your leg in a bunch of different places, huh? Like, look at your elbow. That just goes up and down, right? But your shoulder goes all around, right? So your shoulder is a ball and socket, and your elbow is a hinge. Just like your hip is a ball and socket.
And
Stop. Go easy. What are you doing? Trying to hurt yourself?
right here,
All
I
right.
can turn it woo.
So this is your knee. So the rest of your knee, right here. Boom.
This
this
connects
shows you.
this.
This shows
That's
you.
your leg right there.
When you're at school, do you talk this much, or do you let your teachers talk?
My teachers tell me this stuff.
Do they tell you to be quiet, Charlie? You're talking too much, and the teacher's trying to tell us something to the class at all?
But that's your leg.
Yeah, it is.
And see?
This is where the muscles.
That's your hip. And this connects to the big leg. The big leg connects to in this part of in the front of the bone connects to the
Do you know?
leg.
Hey, do you want to know something?
What?
I know all this.
Yeah.
I went to school for 4 years and learned all about this. I could tell you in way fewer words what all this is that you're using. This shows you where all the muscles attach to the bones. Silly.
Yeah.
Okay?
The red is muscle.
They're both where muscles go. The red is where muscles start, and the blue is where muscles end.
Yeah.
And they attach to the bones, because the bones by themselves can't move. The bones just make it so you don't fall down in like a pile of jello, right? The muscles move them. So now here are a bunch of muscles.
Like
And this is your feet. So can you see there's look.
Muscle.
This is your femur is inside here now. That big bone. We can't see it now. It's all wrapped up in a bunch of muscles. Your thighs have a lot of muscles in them.
Excuse me.
Yes.
If you didn't have any bones or any muscles, you can't walk. Your dust will blow up. Your dust.
If you have muscles and no bones, yes, you would just be like a blob of jelly.
You would just be laying down on the ground like this.
Yep.
But,
So look, so here's more muscles.
yeah.
So the gist of this is there's a ton of muscles in your leg.
I know where that muscle is.
Where
Right
is it?
here.
No, this is your butt.
Oh yeah.
It's your gluteus maximus.
Oh, I see.
So this is a
muscle
picture of a
around your
person.
butt.
This is a picture of a person standing up and looking at mommy. And there's a thigh muscle and your butt muscle, and this is your hamstring, and that's the knee. This is if you turn the person so they're facing that way. And this is deeper. Like they took off some of the muscles. You can see there's littler ones under there. So all the muscles make you do a different job. So in your hip,
I see what protects you. There's the muscle. There's a little bit of muscle around your ribs.
yeah. Well, this is the ribs aren't in this picture. This is below your ribs. This is your pelvis is where your hips are. This is where your legs come up and meet your body. And there's muscles that attach from your hips to your spine. Okay? And they're called your psoas and your iliacus muscles. And they're right in your back, right here. Right down in here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh!
These are some nerves.
Those right there
What?
is the end of this bone.
What bone? No.
Your spinal cord.
The spinal cord.
Your spinal cord is not a bone.
Oh, yeah.
This is a picture of where your spinal cord comes down. Those are your vertebrae, and your spinal cord goes down there, and around here it stops. But look, the nerves come out the side. These yellow things are nerves.
Yeah, and they
each,
go up.
Each nerve controls what the muscles do. So the nerves tell your muscles how to move.
Sometimes the nerves has to go and tell your brain, ouch!
You know, your nerves don't sometimes. They always tell you when it says ouch usually.
I mean, only if you've gotten an owie. So sometimes.
Yeah.
Why you got stung like a bee? Stung from a bee, I mean.
You get stung from a bee, the nerve tells your brain that there's pain, yes.